Good day, everyone. Dr. Stars here. Welcome to another quiz of the Homestuck. Words, English.
Homestuck classes. There's
Yes.
gonna be 2 in this video, probably, hopefully, maybe.
2 nice and quick. This might go up the same day as the previous video, maybe like an hour after. No, 2 hours after. But we'll see.
Either same day or next day, depending.
Yes. Probably same day, depending on the length of this.
Hey, if you want to space it out, it'll be the next day.
Yeah.
You read the questions though.
Yeah. Let's see. 16. What do you mean 16? Okay.
Huh.
It says answer to 16 questions.
But there's only 15.
It's lying. I'm already Oh my god, excuse me.
I think it just, they typed in 16, but they only meant 15.
Bottom me.
Well, technically there is 16 if you count question 0.
There's a... Oh my god. Class experts are canon. Description you receive for them is a bit less canonical. I'll do lack of information about many of them. If something doesn't look like you've seen it before, it most certainly based on the personality, actions, the character, and comment I expect. God. Well, the sharing a title with character doesn't mean you're necessarily identical. You're simply likely to respond similarly. Some of the outfits are wrong. I'll probably update them someday. Yada yada yada. Would you be bothered if you got a class of the wrong gender?
Basically, like how I mentioned before, how some are like generally focused, like female or male locked, but like technically could be any specific one.
Yes, I'm male. I don't want to be a maid. Flashback to Twitch stream. I don't care. I genuinely don't. I already know.
Insert my video that Winter recorded that I uploaded to my channel.
Yep. I already know I'm gonna get a feminine class. It's probably gonna happen.
No, that's only if you say you don't care, then you may.
Yeah, I don't care.
It depends.
I don't care. I already know I'm gonna get one if I say I don't care, and I'm gonna prove it. Apparently. Where you spend the most time online doing Homestuck related stuff. Where's the option of none? Why would someone waste their time obsessing over some webcomic? Okay. It's gonna have to be that one because I'm not on it.
Yeah.
What, in your opinion, is the greatest way to contribute to I don't...
Or a fandom, specifically.
Okay.
I would say for most of these, like, assume it's a fandom rather than Homestuck specific fandom.
Okay. Well, even then, I'm not on any social media, really, except Twitch. So, I guess, yeah, not really active anywhere. Mostly just lurk for the first one, then. Greatest ways to contribute to a fandom. Definitely, I mean, I like theories about plot, not fan art, I can't draw. Through your hilariously sweet image, nope. Make things that aren't 2D visual art, nope. Through common activities, hang out on Discord. A lurker. Yeah, again, I'm a lurker, I don't really contribute. Or I mean, community activities. Hang out on Discord. Okay. That's a tough choice between those two. Probably community activities and Discord. If you have any of the below powers in real life, which would you go for? Permanent young adulthood, you could still die from physical trauma, otherwise you'd be a normal 25-year-old. No. No. Invisibility, smart. I don't need smart, you're funny. A technopath, manipulation of technology. Okay. Telepathy, telekinesis, super speed, time travel, social awesomeness. Flight, no. Fear of heights, no thanks. Social awesomeness, ugh. With the catch that you can only go backwards, and every second you travel back is a second you spend aging in a pocket dimension, primer style. Where paradoxes. Uh, telepathy. Telepathy. Yes. You're bored of browsing the internet constantly, and in a fit of inspiration, decide to make a video game instead. Learning how to code, make art, and compose music along the way, if necessary. What kind of video game do you decide to make? Visual novel or similar, mostly story-based game. I mean, I do like story-based games. Some kind of turn-based strategy game. I mean, that's fun too. Adventures are fun. RPGs. Roguelike though. Sandbox and cooperative, Yeah, it's just question because you can't imagine something anything more complex than click the square to win the RPG. Oh god, this is tough. I do like a difficulty. You know, I do love a good roguelike. But turn-based strategy is fun too. Until you get it all wrong. Wait. An RPG with equal focus on gameplay and storyline. Yes. 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 Actually, I completely... my eyes just completely went over top of that one. You're taking a break from your game and browsing a stranger part to the internet when you come across a link labeled Suburb Beta.
Which, for context, that is the game that starts off the whole Homestuck series. So.
You're curious and sleep deprived enough to download a file without thinking too much about the potential consequences. Please, even when I'm sleep deprived, I'm still thinking of that. When you start up, it turns out to be a working version. Do you play it? And that'd be cool if fighting monsters become a legendary hero with your best friend. Because, to be honest, there's no way you could survive. Definitely not a chance to create a new universe system worth causing the end of a world. Yes, because you love the idea of causing the end of the world. Sure, it's not like someone else is gonna play and cause Armageddon if you don't. Consider if you knew the world was going to end soon, whether your personality you played it or not, because you care about your friends and family, and you probably wouldn't be able to save them all. I mean, please, Armageddon's already happened. The apocalypse is nigh, as proven. So, yes, I'd love the idea of causing the world to end. Cute. Cute. Real cute. Regardless of your choice, some other people decide to start their own session, dooming the Earth to a meteor apocalypse. Ah! Now you have to get some people together to enter the medium.
Yeah, again, that's this video game space of Suburb.
Who's your ideal co-player? Players be portraying dangerous situations. Knowing you'll choose anyone else to not fuck everything up. You'll try to pull yourself in solo. Timing's overrated. Internet friends, real life buddies. Probably just your best friend or romantic partner. What's one of those? I think so. Less complicated.
I mean, you have a best friend, don't
with
you?
2 players. You can't beat the game as fast as possible. Crush. As many people like you can possibly... as you can possible. And best try and save as many people as possible. What? Well, I'm definitely bringing you and Winter in.
So probably be
other
your
people.
Your internet friends.
Yes, internet friends. Even though a lot of my friends are now becoming real life friends.
Kind of just have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Both. They're both. No topping that one. You need to prototype, and you're running out of time.
Which basically is like your guide throughout the thing.
My dead pet. What dead pet? Remains of a loved one. Herself. Not what she picked for the second video game. You'll never die with Captain Mario Freeman Chief. Favorite book, TV show, or anime related merch? No. Tissue. Most deadly powerful looking thing around. Your co-players can just deal with it. You'll let your player choose what to prototype. Nothing because you're not prototyping pre-medium. know what? A video game, because then I could technically get a character I created as it. Eh.
Yeah, the biggest thing to keep in mind just for prototyping, because obviously you don't have the context,
Mhm.
like obviously it influences how you play the game and all that. But later on in the actual story, you actually learn that whatever you prototype actually influences the enemies later on, and
Ah, hells. I'd basically
yeah.
just be fighting myself the whole time. Eh. Eh.
So yeah, so for example,
Oh god, the angst.
yeah, so basically in the original Earth, the crew actually prototyped a god being in their one of the very last player of the four prototyped a godlike being, and it kind of fucked up the entire timeline for both Alternia and for uh the pre-scratch Earth, because complicated story. It basically teleported to right as pre-Scratch Earth was being created, which was when Alternia was finishing the game, chaos, blah 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 blah, and started the whole chaotic mess of everything. So
Yeah.
very complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just deal with more me, I guess. I can handle the angst. I promise I can. And the witty remarks from here and there occasionally. Right after you right before you enter, you start thinking about where you're going to end up, what you hope your land is like. A water world full of rocky islands, buried treasure, something natural, quiet, free cities and ruins, only a few small NPC village. Covering active cities, cool, crazy, amphibious NPC. World of road and begging to be explored, full of weird riddles and puzzles. Trippy neon rainbow world. Dangerous world full of traps, you can use your advantage. Yeah, I genuinely don't care as long as somebody doesn't immediately start trying to kill me.
Yeah, the funny thing is, these are actual places in the actual thing. So
Graduate. What are you going to do now? Once you grab the weapon, beat up a few imps for experience. Alchemizing some rad weapons, beat up larger enemies. Ignoring the normal game for a while and flying out to Durst Prospect. Political games are more interesting and productive than just fighting monsters. I'll be computing and building everything. No, definitely not that. Leave your house to explore your land. Grab your favorite games to show and alchemizing as much.
alchemizing is a game mechanic in the thing. So
Okay. Pardon me. Set up your house defense, alchemizing practical stuff. I have to be prepared. Experimenting with alchemizing to see if you can figure out how to game the punch card alchemy system for Opia. I guess exploring, if anything. You reach the first gate. You find yourself in a village full of insert favorite color here. Colored amphibireptile.
basically, again, the NPCs of the game's universe.
That doesn't help me.
So like in one place they were like pawn and chess piece. Another thing it was like lizard people. So on and so forth. So
Okay. You realize that these are your planet's consorts. Become the Emperor, God King, God Queen. Leave them alone. For the most part, they probably aren't very helpful in the game. More from talking your friends, your sprite, the internet, them wasting time on them. By preventing some of them, maybe treat a few of them to a delicious lunch of whatever food you have in your fridge. Straight to business, try to see if they have any awesome items. Free moves you can buy from them. Talk with them a while and try to learn more about their lands, such as geography and mythos. Start recruiting them as members to see what console travel your land together. Start killing them. I probably would try to befriend them. You're traveling your planet, search for your second gate. You see it up ahead with a beefy prospect.
again, universe person.
Okay. with a pair of brass knuckles and a fancy hat. Oh, good day, sir. Yes, I tip my hat to you. He's angry. Never mind. Hat on. We're going in. Try talking things over to him before things go sour. Takes the guy even though you just start out. It's not like he's the final boss. Back away, find another route. Better than just play things safe when you have no idea what his beef is with you. Try and run past. Bribe him with whatever non-essential stuff you have. Summon your sprite and tell them to act as a diversion while you sneak past. Back away, find another route. You teammates both have different plots for how to deal with the Dursion royalty. Your teammates convinced that their plan's absolutely perfect, while you think it's horrible stands to at least a 90% chance of resulting in one of your deaths. You told teammate why their plan's flawed, but they just try to change the subject and talk about why they don't like your plan. They've announced they're about to go to sleep and put the first part of their plan to action. How do you respond? Stop them before need be. Yeah, it's dangerous. They could be seriously injured, but it's better than them getting your team possibly killed. Let them do what they like, but refuse to help. You don't want to put yourself in grave danger. Helping out with their plan. Maybe you were wrong thinking the plan was shitty. Helping them would be less dangerous than letting them execute their plans solo and poorly. Keep trying to reason with them. Don't use force, logic, and rationality to always win. Oh my god. Call on the rest of your team for support. They can argue with you, but they can't argue against your whole team. People are allowed to do what they want, but sabotage your plan in the first step so they don't cause any damage. Command them stop without your leaderly authority. This is insubordination. You won't stand for it. Oh, they're not gonna listen. I'm fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not gonna put myself in greater danger though. While doing some late game grind, you stop the rest inside a cave. Despite its normal exterior, discover an interior more akin to Victorian era homes. Seated at the desk in front of you is a white horse with no facial features and a green bow tie. Ew. Horse emits a series of telepathic neighs and went neigh, neigh. You immediately understand this to be a proposition. Granting you incredible powers, among them super strength, super speed, regeneration, and glowy skin. On kitchen jet, you set your teammates' sprites will all instantly die. As you comprehend the gravity situation, it laughs a very evil horsey neigh. Nay.
This is while not exactly a one-to-one, it is a fair equivalent to one of the bad guys in basically the equivalent to the big bad in Homestuck. So.
At least you think it was evil. What would evil horse laugh even sound like? And more importantly, do you make a deal with this equine devil? Yep, they'll never know it's you. You get powers. Sounds like they'll know it's me. I'm glowing now. It's kind of obvious. You don't actually trust the bad horse. Here's going to keep their word, because no one has the right to make that kind of decision. Just because I'm pretty sure that you'll benefit your team more with superpowers than their sprites would. No, because those powers really don't seem worth it. Yes, because making a deal with the devil for demonic superpowers is awesome. Can't decide and leave the glowy pony deciding to tell your teammates. Yeah, I'd leave and tell them. There's a glowy pony, don't talk to it. It might neigh at you. You're now much higher level, and only a bit of preparation and training left to do in your co-players land before you face your denizen, but before you know it, incredibly contrived situation unfolds before you. Favorite Homestuck kids are above the intercession portal, badly wounded, making the last stand against furious horror terrors pouring through after them. At the same time, you see your co-player's house off in the distance being assaulted by a high-level enemy. You know they're inside, and their dream self is dead.
Again, dream self is a thing where, like, if you die, you basically get reincarnated into your dream self.
Okay. Let's see, your favorite character. You might miss your co-player, but not you gain from having a high-level void-hopping buddy on your side. Nah. Your co-player, of course, or your friend won't let them die. Your co-player, you won't lose. You lose the game without them, and the Homestuck out of nowhere seems like too convenient of a distraction, proved not to be a trap. Favorite character could never let them die in front of you, and you have so much you want to talk to them about. Favorite character because your teammates are tools anyways, you don't care if they die. Your teammate because, to be honest, as much as you like them, your favorite Homestuck is kind of an ass. Okay. Let both of them die and loot their corpses. You can't accept a 0% survival rate and try to save both, albeit the drastically reduced likelihood of survival. Overall, each has a 1 in 3 chance of survival calculated independently from the other. The co-player, of course, are my friend. I don't want my friend to die. Beat your denizen and stop the reckoning. Now you've made a new universe and achieved godhood. You're kind of bored and decide to mess around a bit through mysterious shenanigans involving a syndicator, a pumpkin, and 231 one piece of artifact grist. You managed to temporarily become Andrew Hussey and who?
Andrew Hussey's the author of Homestuck.
Ah. You have total control of the comic for one day and inherit all of the artistic ability. What do we do? Kill off all the characters you don't like. Don't do anything, just too much power.
And basically the 2 to the 31th power minus 1.
Oh. Nah. Math, I don't know it.
I don't know that either, but it's a very big number.
Your OTP is now canon forever. Take that, supporters of shifts you don't like. Ignore Homestuck and create masterpiece. Shabazz! The musical. Misspelt, it's bothering me. Again. Write some pester logs between some characters that didn't get enough development or never really got to talk to each other. Plot time to make the one idea theory that you can get out of your head become glorious canon. Make the most just eye candy flash you possibly can in only 24 hours. Your Homestuck officially over forever, ending Humanimals was the biggest mistake you ever made as an artist. Ignore Homestuck for a day and spend Ryan or some money on overpriced food and hookers. I'm gonna do nothing. Let's see now. I am the Page of Space.
Page of Space, interesting.
Pages tend to be extremely weak and passive at the start of the journey. However, they have incredible potential and can survive long enough to reach God tier. Their powers will make all others pale in comparison. Space players can warp space at will, adjusting the size and momentum of objects. Absolutely essential to any session to be victorious, as they are responsible for the creation of the universe. Okay.
Yeah, so the Page is a slightly passive class at +3. Their equal counterpart is the Knight, and the 3 known associated classes with them is Jake English, Travis Norton, and Horace Zahak. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but Jake English is the main character of the pre-scratch Earth. The I think it's pre-scratch. Wait, give me a second. I have to double check this.
Okay.
He is the yes, he is the pre-scratch main character, I believe. And Travis, whenever you play Homestuck or read through Homestuck, you'll find out what he is.
Oh, no.
And Horace,
Sounds like an asshole.
No, he's not an asshole. He's like the one that everyone bullies, and he's in a wheelchair and stuff like that.
Huh, that sounds familiar.
He's in a bronze blood.
The one who gets bullied a lot. That sounds way too familiar.
Yeah, and Horace is the before show. From the little we see of the before shows, I didn't really like him. It's just kind of
Okay.
And yeah, the Page is the passive for the one who wields, so and one who protects and that kind of thing. So do you want to do the other one just to see what difference you get?
Oh, I gotta enter my name? Ew.
You can just enter dots. Doesn't matter.
Good, because I'm not putting my name in here. Screw that. 115. Okay. Though no class can be ruled out, what gender variation class do you prefer? I don't care.
Yeah, it's basically gender specific or all inclusive, so.
I don't like what's appearing at the top of the screen. That's... no. Stop it. Stop it. You're getting worse. Actually, I don't know how that's worse than the other one. What do you want to do to your... What do you want to do to your aspect? Control, influence, experience, society, demolish, deconstruct, generate, mend, take, share, exploit, empower. Share? Okay, you can only choose one. Yeah, share, I think. What D&D class do you play? Slash like the most? Rogue.
Why does that sound so you?
I get to sneak around and shank people. I am happy with that. Or more passive or active?
Are you the one that generally does the thing, or are you usually the one that's like lets things happen to them, basically?
I let it happen. So passive?
Yeah.
Cool. What class do you think you are? Thief, sylph, maid, heir, page, mage, knight, rogue, seer, bard, prince, or witch? I don't even know what a sylph is.
Sylph in this case is the one that counteracts to the. Let me actually go up to this so that way. They are the ones that are the one who creates, basically. Like they. But the exact definition is. And funny enough, their thing is they're a hummingbird, but they're also a spirit of air or thunder thing. But basically, their folklore is goes with the flow, and it's kind of to say.
Okay. I mean, the last one said I was a page. I might as well just go with page then. What class are you? Absolutely not.
Yeah, just depends on what you think.
I don't think.
I mean, it depends on what we are based off the conversations we were having before.
Probably a witch. Pick a positive and negative trait combo that you relate to. Sweet heart but easily angered, self-conscious but caring. I'm already agreeing with that one. Confusing but intelligent. No. Trustworthy but egotistical. Maybe. Cheerful but unforgiving. Yes. That's also a yes. Passionate but unchanging. Knowledgeable but stubborn. Hardworking but selfish. Strong but has a temper. Powerful but weird. Lovable but self-destructive. Yes. Loyal but annoying. Yes. We'll just stick with the self-conscious but caring. That is probably the biggest of them. She's one of my favorite Twitter uh-oh. Get his ass. Tell shit how it is, Michael. Friendship is just giving each other the same advice back and forth and no one taking it.
Don't read that fourth one out loud.
I see. Also, I commit identity theft. I don't want to be cringe anymore. I want to be loved. I'll be fighting your demons and I'll be chilling with them. Only enemies for 4.95 a month. I'll make your life a living hell. Everyone spy. It's your job to find out. sexual polar on a goal. Running up that hill that makes a deal with God, or are you normal? The soft football just through
Running up
yonder
that hill, making deals with God.
under window blast. I am not your type. I'm mentally ill. Sick of men treat me badly. Twitter, just kill me.
Honestly, why do I feel like the I'm not your type is pretty funny, but it's not the thing that you actually laughed at.
Only one got me to laugh.
I feel like you should go with that one.
Damn it. Because I kind of liked only enemies for $4.95 a month. I'll make your life a living hell. Or the y'all be fighting your demons. I'd be chilling with them. But
go with your
fine,
gut.
I will go with the every woman is bi. It's your job to find out if it's sexual, polar, or onical. Just because of the laugh. What label do you relate to? That's a 50-50 right there of giver and destroyer.
I mean, you're also a content creator.
Shit. Thanks. Now it's a 33-3-3-3. Giver. What's your Hogwarts house? I already took the test. I'm a Slytherin.
I'm actually a Hufflepuff, if I remember correctly.
What beta troll do you relate to the most? I don't know. I don't know any of these.
I can do a quick rundown of
Quick synopsis.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me pull this up. Ardia is. You know, I'm gonna chat GPT this because I feel like that's easier than trying to. Easier.
At this rate, I'm about to go with just a random name.
No, okay. So, I already talked about Tarvis, wheelchair guy, someone who's super kind, caring. Ardia is someone who's kind of quiet, like, and like, kind of like watches everything before doing everything.
Okay.
Solix is kind of a nerd, likes making video games, kind of a coder. Carcat's super loud and obnoxious kind of dude.
Nope.
Nepeta is cat girl. Kanya,
Nope.
Best way to describe it is kind of like me, I guess. If Tezra, kind of an obnoxious person who's like, hey, I'm gonna set up fake trials and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Vriskra is someone who likes to abuse power and likes to play games like D&D and stuff.
Okay.
Equinus is someone who unintentionally abuses the power that he has, super duper strong, and like oblivious to social cues, I would say. Gamzee is shield troll who's kind of a juggy.
Well, I can't go with that one.
I mean, like, it's troll drugs, basically.
I still can't go with that one.
Without the troll drugs, he's very, very aggressive and dangerous.
Can't go with that one.
Adrian, basically a dick, and wants to try and get rid of Pfeffery, who is the leader. Pfeffery is someone who is very, very kind and, like, a little bit oblivious to, like, lower class troubles and stuff, but, like, she does her best, and...
Well, I got two I'm warring between now. Aradia and Pfeffery.
I would say between the... I feel like if you would actually read it, I feel like you would like Andrea more. I mean, but that's just my opinion of what I think the character is based on what I think you would like. So, take it with a grain of salt.
You said they were quiet and just kind of watch everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Pick a Homestuck balls to the wall mode. Crocketeer, Grimdark, Trickster mode.
Basically, that's like a Grim Bark and Grim Dark are like a pseudo god tier where like super like powerful mode that only lasts for a short time. Uh, one is based off Grimdark is like based off of the evil tentacle monster Eldritch Core things, while Grimbark is the furry version of it. Uh, the Crocketeer is basically mind control evil power kind of thing based off of the Fefri's ancestor, and Trickster mode is god tier power based off of Candy.
Oh.
I would feel like if from your personality and stuff, Grimbark or Grimdark would be your style.
Which one was which again? They're too similar.
I think you could tell by the second half.
Shut up. Shut up. Now I see it. I keep thinking tree when I see the other one.
I honestly, you should go with Grimbark. That's like
Very funny.
Go with Grimbark because I feel like that's more fitting to you and your channel. But
Yeah, and all that shit, whatever. Pick a gay panics. I'm not gay. I can't. I don't even know half of these. I don't even know any of these songs.
Just pick one at random then.
This is hurting. I don't get it. I'm stupid. This is not gonna be right if I have to pick one of these.
Well, you can always just look up them and look up the lyrics.
No, I don't think I want to. We'll just go with explosion. I don't care. It sounds cool.
Heck yeah, it does.
Shut up. Shut up.
I never.
Shush. Shush.
I mean, I don't know any of the songs either, so.
Prospit or Durst? I was Durst, wasn't I?
Yeah. Because I was Prospit.
Zodiac, that's easy. I am a Libra. I am a page. Yep. Yep. I think it's been predetermined. I am a page.
Funny enough, yeah, that's interesting that you got the same one while I got slightly different ones. Then again, mine was like +1 -1, which is kind of here. This is your outfit. This is your base outfit, by the way. Got obviously pre-color of everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I mean, the thing is, you got no pants, basically.
Good, I only wear shorts. What are you talking about, pants? What are those?
Yeah.
Those don't exist.
You don't even really get pants. It's basically a Speedo.
Oh, that's even worse. I mean, I could turn my shorts into one, I guess. If need be, but shorts. Shorts. Me. Oh. Well, there. I didn't even know I could go further down and see.
Yeah.
16% page, with the next closest being 11% mage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. That's how my results compare to others. Never mind. I'm stupid. So a lot of people are pages. Funny. I'm of the common majority, as we've learned.
Yeah.
And well, that's that then.
And these are my two outfits, the maid and the first one is the sylph, the second two are the maid.
Okay.
So
Very similar looking.
yeah.
I'll say that much.
So what are you thinking about doing for the rest of stream if you still plan on continuing stream?
Yeah, I did promise Winter some Risk of Rain. We could do some of that.
Fun.
Bathroom is calling me. So that before anything. I haven't even ended recording. Oops.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely end your
I should do that
recording.
first, right now, in fact.
Yes.
Well, yep, that was those quizzes, guys. This came out to actually be 40 minutes. I could upload that the next day, I guess. There you go, 2 videos. Um,
Congratulations. I told you you'd get one or two.
yeah, you managed to get 2.
Yeet.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you on the next one then. Bye!